say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time. And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows, only time. We
Somebody told me once, you have the nicest sons. They are so sweet and so mannerly. And I said, are you talking about my son?
Who can say why your heart sighs as your love lies, only time. And who can say why your heart cries when your love lies?
You guys were clever. More toys growing up. The wall, the hole in the wall in the hallway. That was a clever one. With the rolling pin, bowling pin, put a hole in the wall in the hallway. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, a great big old cardboard box.
Covered it up like
Covered
you'd
it
never
up.
moved the box. Yeah.
Marvin and I come home from work. What's that box doing there? And we moved the box, and there's that little big old hole back there in the wall.
Who can say when the roads meet that love might be in your heart? And who can say when the day sleeps if they're not?
You know, I'd be a good fisherman if I had a radio and a book.
Oh, there you go.
Lots of good snacks around me. So comfortable and relaxed. Hang loose.
Who can say if your love grows as your heart shows, only time.
Yeah, now this is the story. We went up to Clear Lake. These guys really never had done the loading. We went to Clear Lake camping and all that say how Mike and Butch were pretty good age, you know, 14 and 12 or something like that. And Dad was the only one, and I didn't do any fishing, you know, and nor baiting the worms. And Dad sat there and he'd bait this one, he'd throw it out, and he'd bait this one, he'd throw it out, and pretty soon he came back and he said, I've had it. He says, I didn't catch a fish, but I'm worn out. And that was just between the two of them, see. But after that, they had to do their own baiting.
Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, or weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room and the endlessness that you fear.
We went to Kings Canyon, took an invitation to go on vacation with Frank and Dolores, and they had 5 kids. I think Tony was about the oldest. He was Butch's age, anyway. So we took all the kids with us and went up there. And during I think we were there for 3 days, and you can imagine with 4 or 5 children fishing, how many fish they caught. Well, they were all about like this, you know, or this maybe. Not real big, but that's all they did was fish. So the last day of the trip, Dolores and I were cooking supper. We decided to cook the fish. Well, Well, it all been cleaned and everything. And you can imagine Tony and Rick and Tim and Ronnie, Butch and Dan. No, I didn't have Dan then. Yeah, I think we did have Dan. He was just a little tight. Anyway, we decided to cook those fish. Dolores and I, fast as they could eat them, we couldn't cook them fast enough. They were good. They ate every one of them, but we got through, Dolores and I, and we were exhausted.
Believe in this sweet madness, all this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort.